So you want to learn how to make your own team in Invincible Versus. I could simply tell you to pick Conquest and do the Infinite. I can easily just tell you pick the Eve assist and go to town. Or I could tell all of y'all to play John Invincible in the game because he's very strong and potent right now. But that wouldn't be fun.
We don't do that here.
And both Tampa Never Sleeps and Paragon had held a tournament recently for Invincible Versus. And you probably see the same characters and going, damn, everybody playing Conquest. Why has everybody got Eve assist? Why is there a Mark in every fucking... No, I'm gonna teach y'all how to create y'all best team in Invincible Versus. Relax. So I'm here to teach you guys, for people that never played a tag game before, learning about how to make your team and what you should look out for when making a team. And I want to help you guys make teams you want to play, not the ones that follow the meta. No, I don't care if you follow the meta. I don't care if you want to win. Pick that team if you want to, bro. We getting old. Everybody ain't got time. Throughout all of history, tag team fighting games, at least the 3v3 ones, have always had positions for the characters you play. There are 3 classic team positions to help you know how you build your team easily. Who is on point, who is your mid, who is your anchor. That's the anchor is the one that's usually carrying the shit when everything goes south. Your point character is the one that pretty much does all of the game playing itself. Your point character is the one who generally starts the match, who's very good at playing neutral, who can also win neutral really well, and usually really fast. Some of the common early picks I've been seeing with this in Invincible Versus has been Mark and Anissa. For this example, I will be using Anissa to explain this to you guys. One thing about Vulture Mike here is they have really good movement in this game. They can move almost in every direction in this game really fast. What makes Anissa very strong on as a point character, he's very fast. She can overwhelm the opponents. However, one thing about Anissa that she doesn't have, and she doesn't have a projectile. One of the things Anissa does have is that she has a stance into a sliding move that can go under things and catch people off guard. So if you like boost it, it's instant. So when it comes to team building, but this is when your point character or your assist comes into the play. She doesn't have anything she could throw at people, and she loses out into zoners in that way. And Eve back assist, if call somebody, give you a chance to combo. You can dash in on people, draw this assist, get the wall bounce, convert, do whatever you want to do from that. The way I think of point characters is like DJs at the club. Can't do shit without music. Now it comes to the mid. Character that's the glue, the one that does all the annoying things in neutral, that helps keep everything flowing together. Now mind you, I want to say that doesn't apply to every tag game because some are 2v2, some are 3v3, and now we got Tokon with the fake 4v4. Think about Invincible Versus. You have to think about characters being the middle where they have strong assist, characters that can play multiple game plans, so characters that probably could do a little bit of keep away, a little bit of zoning, and a little bit of rush down in this game. Beautiful thing about Invincible Versus is that people don't play characters just one type of way even if they're their strong suit. You can play it multiple ways in this game. For example, Sisu is a good middle assist. Sisu is zoning, he's throwing things out, annoying the screen, making it to where the opponent can't approach. If Sisu, Sea Salt, gets you in a situation where he can knock you down from his zoning, he can switch to an aggressive playstyle and dominate you in that way. I'm bending the rules here just to help y'all out, but what if you don't want to play a zoner? A good other option is having a character that can do pretty good at having like a good assist that can just stun the opponent. And a lot of times I see a lot of people use characters such as Battle Beast, characters with great armor in the middle to catch people off guard from what they're used to playing on their point and the fast-paced neutral. The characters with armor can help slow down how the game is going. Recently, I've seen a lot of people put like Titan in the middle. He is kind of insane as a character. And the good thing about the middle support, why I like playing Adam Eve, simply is because I love her assist. Her assist is like a slow wandering projectile. It's a pretty decent speed, but it doesn't just instantly come out where you can see it. And a lot of times the camera moves in and out. So when I throw at Eve and they're not ready for it or they don't hear it or anything like that, I get a free combo because it hits them point blank. I personally think Adam Eve is, my honest opinion, she's my favorite character, so there's some bias. However, I do think she is one of the strongest mid characters, the one that holds everything together. Eve as a character can play usually in the mid range, a lot of pokes and stuff like that to get some conversions off. But if Eve gets you in the corner, that shit gonna hurt. it's gonna hurt real bad. But another mid character or character in the middle of your team that could be really good, and I think it's underrated because everybody just wants to play the new characters. You've been playing them for 2 betas, is Robot. Robot does almost everything that other characters do. He has confirms, and when I tell you he has hit missiles, that is the basic version. You have to be careful of moving across the screen when you see it, because it goes directly towards the person. Like, even if I'm in his face, yeah, the tracking's off, but most of the time, it does that, no matter where you are on the screen. The normal version does 2 hits, but the EX version does 8. Lastly, the Anchor, your last character at the end of everything that you will want to play with to its 100th degree. Now, I think in this game, it is very different, because in this game, we do have sudden death. If you did know, sudden death on your last character, depending on how you feel about the mechanic, I'm not here to argue about that today with y'all, okay? Just hear me out. Depending on the scenario with the last character you do have, this might actually help you win the battle. In sudden death, all you need is 1 hit, it's GG, and then you can run away with conquest. Characters that do a lot of damage that can be boost dependent with their meter, characters that can also mix people up and just melt their health bar, especially in that last life bar, last round scenario, are great to be anchors. From all the betas, and still to this day, people are still putting battle beasts at the end because a lot of his armor will catch you off guard if you're caught mashing. And not everybody has the strongest counterplay to deal with battle beasts right now. I know one of the other strongest characters I'm seeing is Omni-Man. Omni-Man being at the end, having versatility very similar to Mark, makes him also a strong anchor contender as well. One thing about Omni-Man that I truly do like about playing with him is that his EX projectile, or I think most of his projectiles period, go through all the other characters in the cast outside of a couple specifics. I'll give you more examples of point characters that I didn't talk about yet at this point. Float is also really good because he has one of the best neutral assists in the game personally, but I also think him as a character, him being able to move around the screen, and he's not as fast as Viltrumites, can also be used to throw off opponents, especially if they know how to play really good neutral and be tricky with their movement and their options. Some more mid characters that I would recommend if you're just struggling or just want to try out your team building thing. And then there's Alan the Alien. Man is a pressure monster. He doesn't have zoning properties, but he can throw people off guard, and he can literally melt your health bar in ways differently from just being a zoner type mid or a zoner type assist type of thing. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this Invincible versus team building guide. I will leak you a lot more details and ideas down below, and you could just ask more questions in the comments. Again, this could all change, it could all be switched up. Things can change instantly with this game. Fighting games always grow. The information you got today could potentially change overnight, because these games are ever growing video games. Like, people find stuff out every day like scientists. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like, sub up, follow your boy on Twitch, that's where I'll be, and subscribe for more content. I got all my platforms in the link down below. You slacking, not following. But remember, you guys are golden, and that is raw. Koala, peace, and I'm out.